Yo, everybody. Lovely jubbly. Sound of the pound. We are live. Well, I hope I am anyway. If I'm not, then it's a problem. But it does seem like we're live a-okay. Crack-a-lackin'. Crack-a-lackin' indeed. Bob's your uncle. Lovely jubbly. Welcome in, everyone. There's a lot of people saying hi. Wow, I wasn't surprised. That's a nice surprise. How everyone doing? You okay? I'm doing great, thank you. How you doing, Welsh? Evening? Morning? Because I basically just woke up from a nap. My sleep schedule isn't atrocious, by the way. Just don't get me wrong. I was just very tired. How you doing, Max? Looking good. Appreciate you, bro. How you doing, Just? Megadeth or Metallica? Ooh, I've probably heard Megadeth songs. Don't get me wrong, they're probably really good. I'm probably gonna say Metallica though, because I know the band name more. Past 2 in the morning, man. That's dedication, Kyle. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. I need to load up F1. Yeah, what country do you live in? I live in the UK. So yeah, honestly, I woke up. I'm on this routine at the moment that the minimum distance I run is 15 kilometers. That's the minimum. I don't even bother with doing anything less. And I did this five times last week. This morning, Monday. So we're cooking on the running. But it's very intense. But I love it. I also did a half marathon for giggles on the weekend, just for fun. Love your setups. I appreciate you, man. Love your setups. Oh, man, really do appreciate you. Who do you think's winning the championship? I know this is probably quite a boring answer, but I'm going to say either Max or Lando. The thing is, I think, honestly, a lot of it comes down to Oscar. I think a lot of it's going to come down to Oscar. Because if Oscar decides to play nice with Lando, then of course Lando has the advantage. If Oscar decides to play nice with Max, then of course Max has the advantage. It really comes down to who Oscar prefers to lose to, in all honesty. I do think Oscar can still win it, don't get me wrong, but I think, realistically, he's relying on a mistake from Max or Lando. 11 hours of work? Sheesh. Hopefully a lot of that was overtime pay. Making that bank. Hope you're doing good, though. Give me my Red Bull. Yes. Yeah, sometimes the commands don't work. I don't really know why. Sometimes it works, sometimes it not. But it's in the description of the stream as well, Talk. So you can just go and click the link in the description of the stream. The thing that's tough for Oscar this weekend is he's also losing his FP1 session. Bless him. Because they have to do the rookie mandated session, Well, also, by the way, before anyone throws accusations at McLaren, that's been signed, sealed for months, So probably they could have changed it, or Oscar could have changed it if he wanted to. I don't think there's any conspiracy or hard feelings there, How you doing, Michael? Welcome in, bro. How do you feel about Tsunoda news? I mean, I was expecting it, to be honest. Sadly for him. Yeah. Yeah, sad for him, But it's kind of one of those things with Tsunoda. It's really strange because ultimately him getting promoted to Red Bull was his biggest downfall. Oh, why is my settings never... This game is honestly doing my head in. So, it's never saving my new graphics settings. It's always just reloading whatever it wants it to do. Right, chat, I'm going to have to do a game restart. this game has the memory of a goldfish. Right, sorry, I need to do a game restart. Crap. Because like I say, for some reason it just sometimes doesn't save. Not sometimes, never saves my graphics settings. So, big up Codemasters. Whoop whoop. Like, I'm honestly so mad at it at this point because it's like, it's every single time I start my game, like, off a new. I haven't even restarted my PC since earlier. Like, yeah, I don't know what's up with it. Some Red Bull fans are toxic. Yeah, but I think like most F1 fans are toxic these days. I don't think it just is limited to Red Bull, but um, I think it's a lot. I think it's just F1 generally these days is quite toxic, to be honest. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame, but the problem ultimately is when you grow an audience so big, it's going to happen, you know? And it's out of control. It's very much out of control. But to be honest, being really blunt about it, the teams, they'll pretend to care, but they don't really care because, you know, it is what it is, you know? Well, what I mean by that, by the way, what I mean by that is they're doing their business. Like the humans will care, but it's, yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame, and it should be fixed, but it won't be. To be honest. How long until you start racing? About 4 minutes, maybe. Red Bull is just impossible to drive. It's built around Max. I don't think it's ruining people's careers because, like, this car, you know, like, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's helping people's careers to be up against Max, but I think another example of this to a lower degree is Bottas. Bottas is an incredible driver, but he's been made to look average because he was teammates with Lewis. You know, like, same as Rosberg. Rosberg was incredible. He was a fantastic driver, but he got made to look average next to Lewis. So it's just like Max has been there since the start of his career. That's his team, effectively. And he's just incredible at driving an unstable car. You know, it's not ruining people's careers. That's a bit like in my opinion at least, that's a bit like blaming the person who won the marathon for ruining the career of the person who finished 10th. You know? No, I don't think everything is built around Verstappen. Not at all. I think they build the car, Verstappen gives the feedback on the car, and because Verstappen's the best driver in Formula 1, at the moment anyway, they follow his direction on the setup. I think that's it. It's not like it's built around Hamilton, built around Verstappen. It's the same way as when Lewis was dominating in 2019. He was quicker than Bottas, so they're going to listen to Lewis's feedback more than Bottas. It's just how it goes, you know? That's just life. Who's my favorite rookie? Probably Bortoletto. Are you going to compete in Credit Series? No. To be honest, I get along really well with the owners of Credit Series, but I don't really think I even want to drive it because a lot of the community of the drivers is really toxic there. Like the driving standards is quite bad as well. Alex Gillen does a fantastic like recap video that I even watched earlier today. The driving standards was pretty terrible. I understand it's the season finale. A lot of the drivers community is pretty toxic. It's not really well contained. I don't really want to put myself in that, to be honest. With that being said, though, I get along really well with the owners of Creator Series, so it's not personal. It's just, yeah. I think it's Room for improvement. Yeah, but it's ruining their careers because Red Bull needs results instantly or you're out. But that's Formula One, mate. That's Formula One. Like, some teams are more lenient, some teams are not, but it's a job at the end of the day, you know? You're there to perform. And yeah, like, I have quite a blunt view on it because it's just Formula One, mate. Like, who's winning the championship? Realistically, Lando. But could be anyone, you know? Nice. Mine's Kimmy. Crack. Yeah, Kimmy's done well. Kimmy's really like stepped up in the second half of the season. Well, final quarter of the season, I should say. I haven't done Miami in a little while. That'd be cool. Someone's Monza. Pretty sure I let you at the top. Ah, yes, man. I respect you, bro. I respect you. Thanks for that, man. You would have walked that first race. How's it going? It's going good, thank you, bro. I feel Yuki should have been given another year. I don't know. I'm not in the position to like. I mean, I respect your opinion, though. I totally respect your opinion. I'm just thinking what my opinion is, but I don't know. I think ultimately, if you're gonna swap someone, is what it is. You know, Max can carry the team, so I think regardless of what Red Bull put in the second seat, they could put a goldfish, to be honest, and they'll still finish top 3 in the constructors. Red Bull needs to stop putting young drivers under so much pressure. Yeah, but like it's true. It's true they do put them under pressure, but the thing is, Red Bull also support more young driver careers than anyone. You know, they put more money into their young drivers than anyone, you know? So like Red Bull gets a lot of backlash for dropping junior drivers from a bad season in F2, F3, F4, karting even. But to be honest, they're the people feeding the drivers the most, in all honesty. You know, like, yeah, they're very harsh, but, you know, like, I don't think they're as bad as people say they are. I think also you know what you're getting into. One sec, I need to find Australia. There it is, cooking. I also think you know what you're getting into. Like, when you go to Red Bull Junior Academy, like, you know what you go into. Also, some of the Junior Academy, from what I'm aware of, I might be wrong with this, so don't fully quote me. But from what I'm aware... Oh, hello. Did Ben just go through that guy? There are some people on the Academy that are being paid to be there. Even in, like, F2. That might be incorrect information. I've only just heard that through, like, people I know, but... if you're being paid to be somewhere, then you've got to deliver, you know? It's a rough mentality, but it's the truth. Both finished an F1 car, you're paid to see that? Lucky for you, I'm making it happen next week. I think, though, for Yuki, what's more painful, to be honest, is that he's just a reserve driver. Like... if I was Yuki, I would have preferred just to be released completely from my contract, and I can go do something else in my life. You know what I mean? But being like a test and reserve driver, watching Isaac Hajar like drive your car, I don't know. It's not a nice feeling, is it? Yeah, I can show camera settings at the end of the race. I'll do it when we go over the start-finish line for the final time. Will there be F1 Esports? There will be. Just like a normal open lobby you can join, Adam. Just how you normally would. Will Isaac Hajar break the... I think he will. He has a more confident personality, in my opinion. His parents are also really tough mentally. What I think helps. Not that any of the drivers before didn't have tough mentally parents. But I think Isaac Hajar has all the ingredients he needs to sustain himself in Red Bull. But also, here's a question for you lot. What we only get answered next year. Is it even good for Red Bull to have two drivers that are pushing like that? Because I think Isaac Hajar won't lay down and just be a full number 2 to Verstappen. He'll be happy to learn from Max, but I don't think he's going to be... I don't think he's going to be, like, in awe of him, let's say. Got predictions for the last race of the weekend? Yeah. Max and one of the McLarens are going to crash, that's for sure. I'm not too sure who yet, though. Why'd you quit F1 Esports? They didn't offer me lunch. Anyone who knows me, when I'm working, I like having lunch provided. Nah, that's not the reason, but I've already said it like a million times, so I don't know. I don't really want to say it for the millionth and once time. Not enough bounties in the bowl. You, sir, are getting banned. You hate bounties? You, sir, are getting promoted. Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you, man. Having a great evening. Hope you're having a good one as well, bro. Good to see you stream. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for coming in, man. How was that not track limits? Right, we're going all in the eggs with the basket here. To catch that kick Sauber. Because we get the DRS, we can defend from crabs. If we don't, then we won't. Well, I will try, but... be nearly impossible. Freddo's. Now that's elite, my friend. We might be cooked. We are so cooked. Oop. Well, went all in for the win. And that did not work. Is still a top 100 driver in time, Charles? Probably. Haven't really tried it too much though. Spotify Wrapped. I don't have Spotify. I have YouTube Music. And my Wrapped was amazing. You should set up guide for China. Really good stuff. Driving. Let's go. Oh, man. That's awesome. Congratulations, dude. Almost got, yeah. Almost, bro. Almost. What do you think about Alonso this season? Hit a few apexes, made a few radio comments, went a bit viral. Fair play to him. Still last WR champion. No, they got a new champion now. Can't remember who it was, to be honest. I'm missing someone. Oh, there we go. Crabs as well. Where are you, sunshine? Opinions on Leigh and Lawson season? I think it's interesting. I think the Leigh and Lawson is quite interesting because he got replaced by Sonoda, but by being replaced by Sonoda, he actually saved his career. I think that's quite fascinating, to be honest. I think that needs to be studied. Yo, thanks for the Twitch Prime Brood. I can't even speak anymore. Why did I say Brood? Dude, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime, man. Really appreciate ya. Hope you had a good day, man. What's going on with Lewis? Lewis is just very human, to be honest. Lewis, at least in my opinion, has very human emotions. Often racing drivers are quite robotic mentally. I don't mean as a bad thing. I mean as a compliment that their life is just driving. Their happiness depends on driving. Max is kind of an exception to that, but Lewis is just, in my opinion, very human. And he's in a team now that he's not familiar with the culture. Italians show appreciation, love, affection, very, very different compared to a British team. Whereas Bahrain, there is. Yeah, Italians show love and affection, care, support very differently to British people and a British team. And I think Lewis is struggling to adapt into that way of how they show appreciation. And Lewis, I think, is quite reliant on having a good chemistry in the team to feel at home. And if he doesn't have a good chemistry, I think it weighs on him. And I think that's a lot what's happening at the moment is without that chemistry. Oops. I think it's just very hard for him to be himself, you know? I think also... What the flip was that? Yeah, I just think... Lewis is just very human. Lando is the same. Lando's very human as well. We might be 4 wide here. Whoops. I also think with the whole Lewis thing, no one feels the same pain as he does from Abu Dhabi. I think he hasn't had the opportunity to fully move on from it. Whereas for everyone else, it's just a thing that happened, you know? I think that weighs on him quite a lot. Can't park there, sir. How you doing, Ryan? Welcome in, bro. Oop, bends that battery. See you later, sunshine. You like iRacing? I love iRacing. I'm actually planning to return with the iRacing like Road to 6K series pretty soon. I was just driving it last night, having actually time of my life. And the leader in this race is buggered off, ain't he? Jesus. Right, Dale has the box. Oh. He decides not to go defensive. Oh, we got DRS. Completely misjudged where the line was then. By maximizing my lap time potential. I feel like that's a bit of a cheeky comment, lad. It's a funny one. But I think that's a bit cheeky. Because in my... I think in my videos, one of my most common sayings now, isn't it? Like, lap time potential. Thanks for all the guides. Man, I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate your humor as well. That was quite good. These are up ahead. It's quite quick, though. Fair play to him. Was able to take like 3-4 tenths out of him that lap, but still, fair play. I'm off. Catch you later, bro. Cup of tea. Cup of tea. Maybe I'm going to say something a little bit controversial here. But when I'm not driving F1, like trying to exploit it with wheel flicking, etc., it's actually quite enjoyable. Like, I enjoy driving that. It's just when you have to do like wheel flicking, it becomes terrible. Can you shout out your guinea pig? Do you know what? I would be honoured. Shout out to your guinea pig. Yo, thanks for the raid, bro. Hope you had a good stream. Only if someone takes it that way. How so? Not bad? No, not bad for a controller player at all, bro. Not bad at all. An advice to Blake on a load cell for the first time? Just brake, to be honest, mate. It sounds like very simple advice, but, like, I think you're overthinking it. Like, when you go from a potentiometer, what is a normal kind of brake pedal, then yes, it's distance, but load cell is force. But yeah, just brake. You'll get used to it, bro. Your brain will start making a calibration for what means what and how much force means what force. If someone takes it, it's controversial. Oh, do you know what? You're absolutely right, mate. You're absolutely spot on, to be fair. Who's winning the world championship? Me. You're doing a watch along? I'm not, but I am. I do. Well, I technically am doing a watch along because I do the Silverstone watch along at the track, and host that. But so I am technically doing a watch along, but not on Twitch or YouTube or the interwebs. Of course you can enter, bro. Of course you can. I don't know, like, the thing is, I've been considering to maybe do watch alongs like on live stream for like next season. The thing is though, like I'm probably not that entertaining to watch a race for. Like, there's a lot of streamers who give like over exaggerated reactions to make it entertaining. Do you know what? Fair enough, it's part of the job. Crack on. But I'm not really that kind of person. So I'm just sat there normally eating fried chicken. Like during a race, I'm normally eating fried chicken of some kind, like enjoying it, you know? Like, so I don't think, unless you like fried chicken, I don't really think it'll be that entertaining to watch. But if you do like fried chicken, Verstappen's going to win. Cook it up. Do you know what? I was thinking that, Mac. That would just be comedy if Lewis decided to do a Latifi. No, I agree, Michael. I agree. Like, I see a lot of the streamers try to do that, and I just think it's very fake. And it's... I think you get, like, little moments that are interesting, to be honest, you know? And if someone puts, like, a compilation on YouTube, of, like, basically, like, 20 different streamers with reactions, and it's like bang, 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 then that's quite entertaining to watch. But when it's just, like, you're watching a race, and then you're waiting for someone else's reaction, you know what I mean? No, I'm not hating on them, though, because, you know, everyone's got to do their job, and a lot of them make a full-time living out of it, so fair play to them, you know? But, yeah, it's not my thing. You hope Oscar win? Cooking. What? Did I just see that correctly, that Mercedes? Oh, hello. Please don't be illegal overtake. No! Oh, bugger. Oh my god, we're so lucky. Ben, go, please. Go, 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 go. Why did I just do my best Chewbacca impression? That was actually quite a good Chewbacca impression. Got punted up the rear. Hello. FX is barber. Hang about. How did that Ferrari get up ahead of us again? Yo, thanks for the raid, bro. We had a good stream. Did he just try to take me out? I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for now. Yo, Lewis, man, tier 1 for 8 months. Appreciate you, man. Absolute legend. At least we hit the apex that lap, even if we like clonked it. Jesus. Alright, we're gonna save battery here because they're all gonna spam. Gonna try and stay within touching distance. Oop, hello. I was close to needed to be. Do you have a date for the merch release? Good question. It is pretty much all ready to go on the website. I just need to, like, activate it on the website, if you see what I mean. Wait, we're going to lock in here. So yeah, it's ready to go. I just need to activate it on, like, the website. Become viable. So yeah, I've got some examples of it here actually, what I quite like. So I went through a few trial and errors of it. We're so cooked. Good old wheel flick into the apex. I got 3% battery. I got nothing left. Okay, that's safe. Tokyo Drift. Damn. Apex is lava. There is a mug in the merch. I'll show you in just a second. Hello. Have I done anything exciting this week? Went to the moon. That was nice. I have my mug. Beautiful. Have you got tea? I do have tea. I would never switch it up from tea. Tea is my homie. By the way, is Crabs using a Yana Watmir skin? Honestly, it's time to lock in. It's time to lock in. We've got to win the championship now. We can't let Crabs win this. You're done for, mate. Crabs, by the way, if it does get to the final race of the championship, and you are leading, and I am out of contention for the championship, you are getting kicked from the lobby, my friend. Look, I make the rules around here. No, you will not, Ethan. No, you will not. Just like a normal lobby, Jack. And then, yeah. Just like a normal lobby, you can join, bro. Oh, my God. My chiropractor is going to be really unhappy with me. Because I said, last time I went there, like a few weeks ago, I said, yeah. I'm going to be really good with the stretching. Don't worry. I'll do my homework. I'll look to maintain it. Did I do any stretching? And have I ran like a few hundred kilometers? No. Well, I've ran a few hundred kilometers, but I've done no stretching. Like, when I get in and the chiropractor checks, oh my God, I'm so done for. Benjamin Webb. Well, seeing as he's mates with Crabs, I'll put him next to Crabs. They can take each other out nicely. Yes. What track are we on? Spain. That's alright. Like a bit of Spain. Hola, bro. Welcome in, bro. Hope you had a good day, sunshine. It's done by pace, bro. The faster you are, the further back on the grid you get. I was watching your stream while I'm at school because I'm bored. Mate, honestly, turn my stream off, sunshine. Like, turn it off. I really appreciate you watching, don't get me wrong. But, dude, lock in. Lock in. Defo time to lock in, dude. I appreciate you watching, though, dude. 3 monitors or ultra wide. If you're a streamer, I'll do 3 monitors, mate. Because the thing with an ultra wide is it's really good. But then when you want to play games that require single monitor, Like me playing F1, for example, my setup is I have my left monitor with YouTube and TikTok, my right monitor with Streamlabs OBS and Twitch chat. Let me just find my Spain setup. 1 second. That's Spa. Wait, was that Spain ahead of it? No, that's Zandvoort. There it is. And then basically when I do iRacing, I don't have a fourth monitor at the moment, but if I did, I would put one up there to see like the chat. But yeah, with 3 monitors, you have much more adjustability. With a single ultra wide, you're locked in basically. Plus, I don't really like the curve of ultra wide monitors. I prefer flat monitors. Well, this has been very well behaved. Oh, spoke too soon. Yeah, I always find like with curved monitors, I get a bit distorted from the view. That was not very clean on my behalf. Sorry, bro. Perhaps. Sunshine. What's all that about? Oh, why'd you leave the gap there? Rookie error, my friend. Sorry. I know that's a bit mean of me to laugh. It was just quite comical that he was like understeering. As soon as he hit the gravel, bang. No grip. Suppose that wasn't a track limit. What the flip? This has been relatively clean. Right, we need to try and get past Rares here. He does have a drive-through penalty, but I don't fancy being stuck behind him. There we go. Oh, it's on like Donkey Kong for this win. Oh, your game crashed? Unlucky, mate. Hopefully you're able to get back in, though, before the end of the race. Critical bit of DRS here. Not close enough to overtake. Probably doing open lobbies for like another half an hour-ish. But you were meant to be focusing on school, mate. Oh, next lap is final lap. Jesus. Right, let's see who's got the most battery. Come on, don't make it easy for him. Watch this switchback. Smooth as you like. Go on. What a move! Ha! Oh, that was lovely jubbly. Give it the beans. Mate, your rear tires would have been overheating like crazy, Benjamin. That was cracking racing, though. You're racing. I appreciate you, bro. Hopefully catch you next time, though. It's a makeup day, so we can do work that we haven't completed, but I have done everything. Oh, I see them, bro. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Through turn 3. Bit sketchy, lad. Bit sketchy. Do 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 do. If only a realistic kick setup. Oh, really? That's quite interesting, to be fair. I guess you do like league racing with realistic car performance. When we have to race with you guys who have been staying in school for a little longer. Hope next time. I'll appreciate it, bro. I'll be honoured. That'd be awesome. That will be crack-a-lacking. Right. Stone coming up next. Do you like a bit of Silverstone? I do. Home of fish and chips. Come on, crabs. Benjamin, if you put your rear tire pressure to minimum again, that'd be great. Am I missing anyone? Luca, you sound fast. Tomorrow, though, I'm planning on playing AC Evo for the first time. I saw that they're releasing the Ferrari Formula 1 car on that game, and I'm very excited, actually. Very excited, actually, to try it. Mate, Singapore, you've got no chance. You're taking Hamilton 2018. Six, 7. Eight, 7, 6, 7. Oh my god. You know, one of the happiest things about not doing F1 sim racing anymore is not having to do those TikToks. Like, genuinely. Like, oh, that's the wrong page, Brendon. Load the setup quickly. But honestly, those TikToks and doing the trends, oh my god. Those will haunt me in my dreams. It was bad. The setup's good to control the players? I think so, yeah. I'd say so. Fun not playing it 10 FPS? I would imagine so. That guy did a huge jump start. Oh, this is dangerous. He was spinning before I hit him, just to make it clear. This is carnage. How are we P6 already? Not gonna lie, it's not looking good for your championship hopes. Perhaps. Racing gods are on our side for this race. I really hope this guy boxes for his penalty. Nope, he doesn't. I'm gonna catch him unaware. That was a really good defense. Bit of drifting. Fair play. Okay, that bit wasn't. But I was fully expecting that Williams to miss the corner. Well impressed of how they got it slowed down there. Fair play. Good stuff. Nice, good racing. To be honest, I'm pretty excited for these final laps now. Like, I can just push in clean air. Like, when I do these open lobbies, it's not very often I get like a few laps just to push, you know? Yo, thanks for the raid, bro. Hope you had a good stream. Presume you're playing F1, no? Absolute legend. Loving your Stranger Things hat when you're doing a creative series as well, man. Concept watches you to get better, but failed. I do the same with the mirror every day, mate, to be fair. We've all been there. Need to rock the crocodile onesie? No, that seems like a stream I don't want to miss. Well, it's going to be pretty tough getting you fastest lap from here. Just not enough, actually. And it's a good issue. Hey, man, Ethan. Aww. That was a silly warning. Good advice in Australia. Probably watch out for snakes and spiders. Or do you mean like advice in game for Australia? How much you practice a day? Oh, in my prime I was doing like 8 hours, 10 hours a day. Maybe sometimes a bit more. Now, because I retire from F1 sim racing, it's not really about practicing. I'll keep trying, man. Hopefully you're able to get in hammer. But I'm doing good. Hopefully you're doing good as well. Just like a normal lobby, hamster. Just search for Brendon Leigh and then crack a lackin'. You'll be more than welcome to join. I might need a pee. I might need a pee. But I don't have my thing set up. Who is this? Thanks, Christian. Who's been watching Stranger Things? I've been all over that stuff. I've been on it like a car bonnet. I'll tell you that for free. Like, the day, like, this season came out, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to watch one episode and maybe the next episode the next day. About 6 hours later, I was still watching the whole season in one day. Or the whole block, I should say. And the same thing's going to happen for the next one, and then the next one. Like, I mean, Ethan, to be fair, though, like, if you come into a live stream chat on the internet and you say who's been watching Stranger Things, and then try to restrict other people to say no spoilers, it doesn't really work that way, my friend. Like, if you want to avoid spoilers, typically don't bring up the subject to start with. And even so, you're going onto the internet. There's going to be spoilers, you know, regardless if you bring it up or not. So it's up to you, in my opinion, it's up to you for you to avoid the spoilers rather than other people to dance around you in that situation. Part 4 was something absolutely love it. It was so good. I had a feeling that they were doing a lot of build up during that whole, like, the 3 episodes before. Like, yeah, I had a feeling they were doing a lot of build up, but I'm really happy with how they did, like, the episode 4 to actually give something in this, you know, segment. Because I was a little bit worried that they weren't going to give anything in this segment, you know? I was a bit worried that they could be like, to be continued, or some stuff like that, you know what I mean? I've watched him like 2 times. My man. He's on it like a car bonnet. And never seen it. Well, you'd never believe it, mate. It follows the plot of Fast and Furious. Nah, I'm kidding. Yeah, it's some people's taste, isn't it? It's, you know, some people's not. There's 28 days later, the final like film is coming out. I think in January or February as well. I'm hyped for that. I'm so hyped for that. You hit spectator? Oh, bless you, man. I was wondering why your name disappeared from the leaderboard. Have you seen the live action? I haven't. I don't really care about that stuff, to be honest. But I guess it'll be good. Resident Alien. It's a funny show, though. If you get it. Is it on Netflix, or I presume it's somewhere on Netflix? Is it like a TV show or like a film, though? Because I typically don't really watch TV shows. Because the problem is, I end up getting, like, addicted to the TV show, and then nothing in my life actually gets done. Like, at least with films, you know, like, I'll watch it for about 2 hours of my life and it's done. But with a TV show, it doesn't work that way. You know, once you're locked in, you're locked in. And I have a personality that I'm like, if I know the next episode is available, I'm watching it. There's no negotiation. I'm watching it. The same way as if I know there's like a chocolate bar open in my fridge, I'm eating it, you know? Can't wait. Yeah, it's going to be so good, man. 40 episodes or something. Jeez. Oh, they've already crashed. Not ideal, lads. Lads, not ideal. Ooh. Well, that wasn't ideal, but somehow we got spun back in the right direction. We'll take it. Whoa, what was all that late defense about, mate? Chiama. Oh my god, it's a war zone back here. Right, I might be the only person with a nearly full battery here. This could be hilarious running up the hill. My engine temp's good as well. If they've absolutely spiced their battery... Oh, no, they haven't. It's not as much as I thought it was going to be. Read that like a book. So we're going to try and catch Ben sleeping here. Same as the next McLaren. Rank was horrible. Really? Are you allowed to do custom setups in Ranked? If gap, car. Where's that Ferrari coming from? I think he came all the way from France. Oh. Well, at least we weren't the one who caused that. Italy, obviously, fair point. Why no double apex at chicane? What do you mean, no double apex? Like, am I driving, or... Favorite gum flavor? It's a very unique question. Mint, I would say. Right, we're going to need to absolutely cook, but maybe we have a chance to catch Thomas up ahead. If we get his DRS onto the Sector 1, we'll be cooking. Why are you so confident on the throttle? Why not? I mean, just practice, experience, not seeing the sun for 5 years, that kind of stuff. I have done a video on how to master ERS. It was one of my first videos about F125, actually. What one is Brussels again? Alright, we're going to turn off battery and try to save it for later. Get him in Sector 3. Are we going to return to esports? Probably not. I just have a bit of a different mentality in life now. I am actually planning to write a book, though. Like, I've been thinking about like the originals, like how I sort of build up that book and write my version of the story. But yeah, I just have a different mentality. Like, I got really good at esports, like, and I won my championships to prove to myself that I could. That was my main motivation, to be honest. Like, when I think about it deeply in my heart, you know, my main motivation was just to prove that I could win. Like, completely internal motivation. And now that I proved to myself I can, I just don't have the motivation to put myself in a situation like that. Now I have different questions in life. I have different motivations. I have different desires, you know? Like, whereas before my desire was to try and prove to myself that I could win an esports championship, now I want to prove to myself that I can run the whole UK. Well, that's a plan I have for next year or year after, whenever the opportunity becomes available with work and the gap it will take. But, like, I have different motivations now in life, whereas before it was just, can I win at a video game? I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but can I win at esports? Whereas now my motivation is, how can I excel at life? How can I do other things, you know? 2026. I would like to do the endurance races, yeah. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Sorry the bump. All good, bro. GG's. What advent calendar do you have, man? I'm also going to run to the laboratory. Very British for me to say it that way, I know. But I shall be back. Just give me a second. Let me just turn off my camera so you don't have to see my buttocks while getting up. Let me just do that. I shall be back in just a moment. Give me a second, chat. Give me a second. I'm getting old. Oh, getting up is harder and harder. We shall return, or have returned. Oh, what was that? I stepped on something. Not ideal. Right, let's have my balcony doorbell open, because it is hot in here. That'd be nice. That'll get a bit of cold air in there. That'd be lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly indeed. Right, we are back. We are back. We are back for a plaque. Don't even know what that means, to be honest. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Hello. No, I don't want to do that. There we go. Can we kick Adam? No. Because I haven't seen what he's done wrong. Honestly, you guys are like children in the chat. Like, oh, he put me in the wall. He played DRS games. How about I just kick both of you? Then it solves my problem. So who was it? Adam and Melwin have a problem with each other. Adam, what's your username? Adams, is that it? I presume that's Adam from the chat. Well, seeing as you two have a problem with each other, you guys can start next to each other as well. Enjoy each other's company. I didn't do it. Brendon on a villain arc. Oh yeah, I want to get it on content. I want to get it on content, Michael. Because now, if any of them do anything at turn 1 to each other, I'm on it like a carp on it. Voice chat suspended. That's probably because of Adam and Melwin. They're crying too much at each other. You got a Nutella. How does that work? Like in every day, there's like Nutella spread, or like Nutella flavored like chocolate bar, and because I know there's like some Nutella like chocolate bar variants out there. So is it like sometimes you get like a spread? I imagine. Actually, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I was going to say what I thought would happen for the final day, but I don't want to ruin the surprise. Or possibly ruin the surprise. You guys better hold hands around the track. So different Nutella products? Nice. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Nutella anymore. I used to be as a kid, but I like chocolate spread, but I don't get like I get like different versions of chocolate spread now. Like I always try now to find like independent companies. So like today I got some chocolate spread, but from like an independent company rather than Nutella. It's a bit more expensive, but you get Nutella socks with it. Okay, now that is worth the money. There's Melwin. Adam just drove through. What? Hello? What the? That was quite funny. Save the replay? Oh, this is becoming a TikTok, that's for sure. Oh god, Electro's already out of battery. Oh, he's ghosted. Capitalize. Yes! You've never seen something like that before. Mate, it was insane. Last time I saw something like that was like 2020, I think. Thanks for the YouTube uploads. I turn off ad blocker. That... I don't know. Your message just comes across really passive-aggressively. Congratulations for your ad blocker, but I don't know if you mean it as a compliment or not. I don't know. It's a bit like... It's a bit like going to the shop, like, thanks for the chocolate bar, but I stole the other one. I'm kidding, man. Compliments, of course, got into F1. Perfect then. Happy to hear that the videos are helping. I'm doing good, bro, man. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good as well, man. Doing good? Lovely, choppy. Glad to hear, man. Apex is lava. Ah, he's going to spam battery, any. There we go. They're both out of battery. Use ours. Free wire. Hello. That was... Oh, they have appeared. Save it. Oh, what a save. Well, to be honest, that was probably karma for sending it free wide, to be honest. You get what you get what you give, for what we're saying is, oh, thank you so much, man, for the gifted. Oh my god, thank you so much for the ghost cards there. Jesus Louises. To the almighty Ricky. There you go. Well, you may use ad blocker, but you just paid for a subscription, so thank you very much. Nah, I do appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Move what tires? You turned off adblock. How nice of you, man. Thank you. That's the most romantic thing someone said to me all year. I'm gonna turn off ad blocker for you. Oh, that's the grass. Who do you think's gonna win the championship? Realistically, Lando, maybe Max, or maybe Oscar. In summary, I haven't got a clue. Who do you think is going to win the championship, though? Should be a good weekend of racing. Yeah. Yeah, especially F2. Seeing as the championship is wrapped up in F2 now, everyone's just going to go bananas. When's the next lobby? I only do one lobby per stream. Just makes it easier for me, to be honest. So, next lobby will be next stream. In summary. But yeah, I'm interested. I'm very interested. You clipped 10-1. Appreciate you, bro. I'm very interested for how Max is going to be, because it's not like it's a 2-horse race, right? Because, oh, there we go. He's using the Brendon character. Let's go for this guy. Look at those moves Brendon's got. Oh, yeah. Crack-a-lackin'. Look at that. Brendon's much taller than I remember him to be. Anyway, I'm not going to lie, Melwin. It's open lobbies, man. You're sweating so hard. I've never seen in open lobbies someone come into the chat and be like, oh, my fastest lap didn't count for no reason. Game is so gone, my guy. Game is so gone. What was I saying? Oh yeah, about Max. Because if like, it's not like he can just send it on Lando, and if they crash, it is what it is. Because Oscar will win at that point. You know what I mean? Like, those 3 drivers, the McLaren have the fastest car for sure. Max is like the fastest driver for sure. They're just going to be clear top 3. Oh, I didn't save the race, but I have it on. I didn't save the race, but I can just clip it from my onboard. But thank you for the reminder, though. Even though I completely forgot. Nah, I do appreciate it, bro. But yeah, I'll just clip it from my onboard. Yeah, because like, do you know what I mean? Like, if it was just like a 2-horse race, Max would just send it in, like, and it is what it is at that point. He'll probably do that anyway, knowing Max. But yeah. What are your thoughts on DLC? Probably a decent idea, to be honest. Gives them a chance to develop F127. But if they fluff up F127, it's over for them, probably. What, one more race this stream? Last minute quality. Oh, mate. Like, bless Lando's heart. Like, he's going to probably be so nervous on that final quality run. Because Lando is really like a momentum driver as well. Like, if the momentum is good for him, he's flying. You know what I mean? Like, if he makes a mistake in Q1 or Q2, oh my god, he's going to be absolutely bricking it. And I don't mean that as a negative against Lando. But, I don't mean it personally against him, I should say. But, like, yeah, bless his heart. Yeah, no, he's been stone cold. Like, he's been much more resilient. No, Jack, it's all good, man. I didn't think it looked intentional. So, you know, no hard feelings. Do you think Oscar will let Lando park? That's the interesting question, really, isn't it? Whether Oscar will play ball for Lando or Max. I think that Oscar will be happy to help Lando because I think they don't have any beef. But I also think Oscar won't be happy to help McLaren. Like, George Russell could be a menace. he could be an absolute menace this weekend. Honestly, a measured take. From me? Or from someone else? But marks don't go well on hot tracks. That's the thing. Yeah, but still, George lap 1, bang, down the inside. Or a safety car restart. I think Oscar wouldn't mind helping Lando clinch it. Oh, I see, yeah. Like it coming from a cloud. Yeah, no, I agree. Right, well, realistic Abu Dhabi weather conditions. When there is a gap, there's a car. That was sick. Oh my god. Hello. He's got no front wing. Oh my god, we're 3 wide. Hello. Beep beep. Oh, we couldn't do anything. There was a car on the inside. Car on the outside. Pretty lucky to only get small damage. What was all that about with the Alpine? Oh no, I was reading chat. Fair play, Schumacher got the move done. We're going to mug him off this corner though. Told ya. Go on, we're P3 by the end of lap 1. And somehow we only have like a small amount of front wing damage. Right. Probably this Williams doesn't have any damage though. It would be interesting to see if we can catch him. How do you feel about it? Yeah, the wet weather is very disconnected in this game. It just feels like you're driving, like, on nothing. It's just very floaty. Yeah, like, here it's just more about, like, it's just floaty. That was a skill issue, though. And what I mean by floaty, I mean just, like, disconnected. You don't really have that much sensation from the car. Whereas, to be honest, in the rain, the car should feel alive. You put a Vegas setup on by accident. Bro is unreal in a straight line. Frankenstein. I like the feedback. Yeah, big time. We should be able to catch this Williams. As Murray Walker used to say, catching is one thing, overtaking is another. Yeah, starting to get used to the damage now. Surprised that bollard is still there. The temptation to go for a Max Verstappen style send here. Drift it in. Well, that was a send. Oh no, gonna get mugged around the outside. Stop the switchback. Lovely. Tokyo Drift. Yeah, I do. I have tried realistic performance, but the problem is with it, like, when doing open lobbies, it's really hard to, like, manage who's going to have a quick car or not. You know, someone joins, maybe they take the Red Bull, McLaren, maybe they're quick. You know, it's just really hard to manage that situation. And it ends up in a situation like someone just clears off and wins. Yeah, no, exactly. I think realistic performance is really fun if you set it up really good. Like, if you have a lot of data about who's fast and what pace certain people have, and you're able to balance it perfectly, realistic performance is probably the funnest for league racing, to be honest. But if it's even slightly out of tune, it's terrible. No worries, Jack. I appreciate you tuning in, man, and racing. Lobby full of people, you know exactly. Or what I might just do is I might just do it, put myself in a McLaren and win every race. Kick anyone else who's quick in a McLaren or a Red Bull. Easy win. I might just set up my own league underneath those regulations that only I can have the McLaren on realistic performance. We will be so there. Right, I need to remember to close my game. That's a big mistake I make when streaming, by the way. Like, I am very guilty of not closing my game. Like, and end up leaving it open for hours and I'm still in the lobby. I'm very guilty of that. So we're going to find someone to raid and show some love to. Alright, let's open F1. Do 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 do. Where's someone just chilling? Hey, this guy's doing open lobbies. He looks chill. His tire's very cold though. But he looks chill. Temp. Oh. We'll give him some loving.
Maybe it's
Copy.
I don't have mediums on.
Paste.
I got
Temple. I don't have my thing set up correctly. 1 second.
Smart, to be honest with you, and everybody else don't have to manage their shit, and I can just push.
No, I don't. Basically, I was gonna try and show you it, but I don't have my Streamlabs set up for display capture, not a game tempo. Tempo exactly that geezer. So we're gonna go /raid Kraken. So everyone on Twitch, if you would like to go and show him some love, feel free. If not, no worries. Everyone on YouTube, I'm gonna end the stream now rather than waiting for the raid to be done on Twitch. So everyone, thank you so much, and yeah, should be live tomorrow, and I plan to make a new video about AC Evo tomorrow, because I've never played the game, so I think it'll be quite fun to play the game eventually tomorrow. So yeah, really appreciate everyone, and yeah, crack-a-lackin', and catch you lot next time. Ciao everyone, bye, and now we're gonna go and show